All right, hello everyone. This is Sir Adrian here, stepping in for the Ottoman turn for the summer of 1913 in our current game, Operation Bersaglieri. So this should be a fairly quick turn. So the Ottomans have 11 IPPs to spend. So they'll be purchasing one artillery unit, an infantry unit, a colonial unit, and they'll be spending one IPP on an influence roll for the Netherlands. So they're trying to bring it down the British track. So they need a 2 or less. So we'll go ahead and roll that first. And that's an 11, so that's a miss. And in terms of tech, they're trying to roll for wartime economy. Ooh, and that's a miss as well. So good for the Allies. In terms of attacks, they'll be moving this airship from Eastern Macedonia. It's going to fly into M7. It's going to land in Thessaly, bomb the major port, then fly back to Central Macedonia eventually. So M7, then back there. So we'll go ahead and roll that. With a D6. I can find one. There we are. So a 1, if I recall correctly, is 1 point of damage. So just let me check that real quick. Sorry about that. So a roll of 1 to 3 determines the amount of damage. So the major port in Thessaly will be taking 1 point of damage, and I'll make sure to chip that out shortly. Aside from that, there's going to be an attrition attack from northwestern Macedonia with the 2 artillery there into Serbia, both at a 1. So we'll go ahead and roll those right now. 12 and a 9, so those are both misses. And the only other attack won't require any rolls because it is just the militia in Albania destroying any railroads in Albania, which the only one that it destroyed that they have is this one that goes between Albania and northwestern Macedonia, which I've already chipped out. So that's destroyed there. Now then, in terms of non-combat, we're going to have 2 infantry moving from Constantinople over into Thrace. So we'll put that there. So 2 moving from Constantinople over into Thrace. We're going to have the colonial move from Thrace to Eastern Macedonia. We're going to have 3 infantry from Eastern Macedonia moving to Central Macedonia. So 1, 2, 3. And there'll still be an infantry here. I'll get a single sculpt for that in a little bit, and it'll be updated in the TTS file. We're going to have 3 infantry from Central Macedonia moving to Northwestern Macedonia. Here, so we'll just do this instead. This 1 infantry is there. Yep. And then you have 3 from Central Macedonia moving into Northwestern Macedonia. Running out of space here. There we are. Might have to get the task force marker for this, but that's good. As well as the colonial infantry as well. Will be moving from Central Macedonia over into Northwestern Macedonia. And that'll be it for the movements. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry in Northwestern Macedonia, 2 artillery, a colonial, and a mountain troop. Albania is still the same with 1 militia. Southwestern Macedonia is still the same with 2 infantry, colonial, and a militia. Central Macedonia has 3 infantry and a militia. Eastern Macedonia, you have your militia, your colonial, and 1 infantry. Thrace has 2 infantry. Constantinople has 1 infantry, but then we'll be placing 1, so it's going to have a total of 2 infantry. Also going to have your artillery that's going to be placed at the factory in Constantinople. And our colonial is going to be placed in Central Macedonia. So we'll pop him down there. So aside from that, nothing else changes. As I said, I'll make sure to update everything in the TTS file. The Ottomans collect 11 IPP once again for a total of 11. And we will move on to the Russian turn now. So I'll be back shortly.